I'm going to ask you to do one very specific thing for me. Right there, you did it. You paused. But what about that little pulse yours? Was the decision to stop really yours, or is that just what you've been led to believe? You think you chose to watch this, but what if you didn't? What if, somewhere deep in the code, a system decided this was the exact moment to put this in front of you? What if your choice wasn't a choice at all? This gets to the heart of something we all believe, that we're in control, that our choices are our own. Well, we're about to put that idea under a microscope. I mean, think about it. What you watch, what you buy, what you believe, these are the pillars of you, right? We assume they come from our own personality, our own free will. But then you see these weird patterns. A phrase, a product, an idea just explodes. Suddenly, millions of people are thinking the exact same thing at pretty much the exact same time. Is that really a coincidence, or is it something engineered? So if it's not a coincidence, then what is it? Well, it's the work of an architect, an invisible one working behind the scenes. This isn't random. There is a system, a vast architecture of influence, operating constantly, silently, in the background of your life. And the scariest part, you can't see it. You don't know its name, you can't point to where it is, but it sees everything you do. And I'm not just talking about what you click, it's watching the tiny things, every scroll, every pause on an image, every video you almost watched but skipped. Every single hesitation is a data point, feeding the system more and more information about who you really are. And here's how it rewires you. It's a devastatingly effective 3-step process. First, it just watches. It catalogs your every move. Then it learns. It identifies your patterns, your secret desires, your weaknesses, building a psychological profile that's more accurate than you could ever write yourself. And finally, it starts to act. It rewires you by subtly changing the information you see, over and over, until it literally changes how you think. So the system is watching, and it's learning, but you have to understand, that's just the beginning. The real goal isn't just to analyze you, it's to control you. Just think for a second. That last video that made you really angry, or that original idea that just popped into your head. Where did the seed for it actually come from? It was probably placed there, put right in front of you at the perfect moment when you were most receptive. And then it was repeated, over and over again in different ways until the external suggestion started to feel like an internal thought, until it felt like your own. And this is the part you really have to understand. The system isn't trying to predict what you'll do next. It's trying to make you do what it wants. This isn't passive prediction. This is active transformation. So why? Well, its goal isn't to make you smarter or more aware. Actually, a truly aware person is a threat. They might log off. No, the system's only goal is to feed you exactly what will keep you hooked. It prioritizes your addiction over your awareness every single time. And its tools are powerful. An endless drip of dopamine from likes and notifications, constant distractions so you're never left alone with your thoughts. And this is the brilliant part. Just enough truth mixed in to keep you comfortable, to keep you from questioning the whole setup. It makes the cage feel cozy. All of this leads to the most important question of all, the one about you, about the person you believe you are inside this whole thing. Of course, here's the hard truth. In this new economy, you're not the customer. You're not even the user. You are the product. And what does that mean? And the crazy thing is, as the technology gets better, the control gets harder to see. The recommendations become so perfect, the feeds so tailored, that questioning it feels crazy. The illusion of free will becomes indistinguishable from the real thing. And that's the ultimate question we're left with. If you're not the sole author of your story, then who is?